Happy almost weekend to you. Congrats on getting through another week. Proud of you. For Scotty, ASMR welcome, TMK, Trip, Skulls, Katana, bye. Oh, there we go. For Judge Dreadful, I hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing good. I am a little, not a little, I'm late today, but that's because last night I actually got to play a show here in Nashville, and it went really well. It was really fun. I feel like musicians get worried on like show days if it's a rainy day because it might maybe make more people want to stay in and not go out. But there was a great crowd. I got to see a bunch of friends I haven't seen in a while, and that was really, really nice. But I didn't get home till super late, so I needed a little bit of extra sleepy time this morning. So as always, thank you for being understanding with kind of working around that schedule. Joe, welcome. How are you? How was the show that you went to? Thanks, Scotty. Thank you. Heck, I have a hangnail is often an excuse that keeps people home. That's, yeah, I'll admit I fall into that. I fall into that at times myself. But yeah, I feel proud of myself. It was a good show. I haven't played on stage for a little bit, and especially with like a full rock band. And man, I forgot how loud they are. And I left my earplugs at home. I was doing so good with earplugs, and then opened the case and they weren't in there. I was like, dang. But it was really, really fun, and I feel like everyone was happy with how it went. No, I know. I'm sorry. I guess I should really just be apologizing to my ears. Sorry, ears. I was also a little bit late because I was coordinating a pickup. I've been in the process of just like trying to declutter the house and sell a bunch of stuff. And I successfully sold another item, which feels great. I just left it on the porch, and I'm hoping they'll send the payment and pick it up and be honorable about it. But I've never had an issue with that before, so. It's so weird when you try and sell stuff. Like, I usually go through Facebook Marketplace, and you have to like check people's profile to be like, is this a real person? Because I had an option to sell it last week, but I looked at their page and they had 2 friends and like nothing on it. I was like, I just don't feel comfortable. I don't know. I don't feel good about this. Yeah, for sure. Like, even just seeing that extra space in my bedroom, I had like, I guess it's called a vanity table, like a really small desk that a lot of people use for makeup, but I just use it as a small desk for me to work in my room. But, you know, it just eventually became a coat rack. Like, I just put all the clothes on it, all the things I didn't want to put away. I was like, I've never seen this like clean. I clearly just need to get rid of it. Blanca, welcome. Oh, I should check if I'm live on YouTube. Okay, yes, we're live. And I got my double Blancas as confirmation, which I love. Can definitely be quite a jungle out there. Gotta be careful for sure. Yeah. Oh, my talking voice sounds so low. You can tell that I was out late. We'll see how singing goes today. I did get everything tuned up, did my usual little warm up, so I feel ready to go. And I think I want to have a Xenoblade morning warm up. I feel like this is one of my go-tos for like getting started for the day. Let's start with Guar Plain. Bum, 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 bum. Just gotta make sure I pick the right one, because I know there's a day version and a night version. That is definitely the day version. It be poppin', but I want the chill night one. Here we go. No, this one has better quality. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we got that queued up. Just gotta grab the violin. Oh, you guys, last night though, I had like a heart-stopping moment. I was leaving the venue. It's raining outside, and I have my amp, my pedal board, and my violin on my shoulder. And I went down to grab it. The violin slid off my shoulder and it hit the ground, like in the case. But oh my gosh, I tried to keep my composure, but in my head I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But it's fine. Thank goodness. Invest in a good case. It's important to have a good travel case. But yeah, I died. And like there was obviously some people that were on the porch as well. And I heard a couple like, ooh, and I was like, no, I need to run away from this situation, even though I so badly just want to open the case and know everything's fine. But spoilers, it's fine. We're in good shape. So thank goodness. Megatomic, thank you so much for a resub for 18 months now. Thank you very, very much. That does give you priority requests. If that's something you want, if you're happy just chilling, please enjoy the chillin'. But if there's something I can play for you, I'd love to. Short Extent, welcome. It's wonderful to see you. And also Fast. For Volux, thank you very much for the kind words. Your playing is always appreciated, very soulful. Thank you. I feel like I can best express myself with music. Working on the words part too, but it's not quite as easy sometimes. For the moment, I'm just chilling. Thanks, Joe. Perfect. Happy Friday to you, Fast. How are you? I'm pretty excited for the weekend because I don't have any plans. It's gonna be nice to just like sit and relax, and I think the main goal is just to play a lot of Zelda. Echoes of Wisdom is what I'm doing now. So far, review of the game. I love it. It's super fun. It's not like incredibly challenging. It's just that satisfying kind of puzzle solver, working your way through everything. I've been stumped like I have only, okay, I'll admit I looked up one thing. I did have to look up one thing. I was like, this is not possible. How am I supposed to do this? I figured it out with some help. Words are hard. This is Colony 6 from Xenoblade Chronicles, and then play a bunch of Xenoblade Chronicles to get started today. Hey Chris, how are you? so at peace playing violin today. This is so nice. Thank you everybody so much for the support. Yogi, it's good to see you. How are you doing? Let's just keep on our little Xeno journey here. And I would like to do Hometown next. This one's really beautiful. The only thing that makes me sometimes kind of intimidated by it is if I play over a song that already has a violin in it, like a solo violin, it's so important to try and match that violin the best that I can. And this one has the most like warbly, wide, full-bodied vibrato ever. So I feel like when I play it, my whole arm, I'm just like flapping it, trying to get the best vibrato I can. It's just a big old vibrato. For Constable Rod, welcome. How are you today? Oh yeah, tripwire, that's perfect. If you want, I can totally send you some of these parts too. Hometown Xenoblade. Here we go. Is music about ego or about emotion? I think it depends on the person for sure. I've been playing here in Nashville with a large variety of bands for the course of like 10 years. And there are a lot of people who get into it, and this isn't a wrong thing. I don't want it to sound like a critique, but I've definitely seen like a lot of people get into it because they love, you know, that feeling of like owning a room and getting on stage and just like making a whole vibe for everybody. I know that sounds kind of like like stoner talk or something, but I think that there are definitely people who love feeling like they're in control of that room and they're making the excitement, you know? Ooh, Clocktown? Yes, I can totally do that. Is it okay if I do Hometown first? But for me, that's not personally my motivation because I'm quite shy. I have a lot of social anxiety, and when I play for myself, it just makes me feel kind of like better. It feels like almost I'm taking care of myself when I play music, if that makes sense. Like I'm feeding the part of myself that needs attention, and it just makes me feel really fulfilled and like I have something to offer. That's how it feels for me too. It's like healing. For Satan King, what do you play? But yeah, like I feel like when I play music, it's one of the only times that my brain, which feels like it goes at like 100 miles per hour, actually slows down. Like it's just it's very healing. Of course, there's like hard moments too when I'm trying to play a really hard passage or record something where it feels like I'm fighting myself. But yeah. For Affectionate Scar, welcome. Play the guitar. Are you an electric person or an acoustic or both? I've been trying to learn more about the electric. I'll make a priority to play the electric today. Music is healing for myself. Music is for healing myself and helping me feel difficult feelings. But then there's like that tricky thing where some songs I feel like I can't listen to in a certain position because I just don't want to like, I don't know. I'm going to put this on silent, my apologies. It was from the lead singer of the band last night. So let's see here. I was going to do Hometown and then we're going to do Clocktown. The Eras of Town. Okay, make sure this track paused. It did. And I think this starts right away. Actually, I would like to say something back to them. These guys have been so wonderful. Thank you, guys. Okay, so there's a little bit of an intro. But do you see what I mean about like how wobbly that vibrato is? Cathedora! As always, I was enjoying my lurk this morning. Can I play you something for your very exciting birthday extravaganza? Birthday! Yeah, I can totally do creator. Welcome Raiders. What's up? My name's Joe and I play over video game music soundtracks, and I also make live loops and sing on top of them. Let's do creator real quick and then Clocktown for Megatomic. For Volux, I wrote out the music for this. Sometimes I like improvise a little bit within it. And I can improvise. Like I'll do solos and stuff over the loops that I put together. We got creator. Forgot to do it. That is correct. Always good time. Love that one. I gotta get some more Minecraft on the song list. And then we have Clocktown. Let's see here. Oh no. This binder's starting to not work properly, but you guys know I will never get rid of these binders. Please just fix yourself. Please, I need you. There we go. For Tiger, thank you. So we are gonna do Clocktown, and this is a special version of this song. It was actually arranged and recorded by one of my friends from college, believe it or not. The composer's name is Rosin, and when we first met, we were both in a video game music choir, where we would write our own choir arrangements and perform them ourselves and conduct each other. So it's really cool to see that he's still doing what we did back then, you know, and me too. for anyone who's played Majora's Mask, you know what's happening right now. We're approaching the third day. Scary. And I don't want to scare you, so I'm going to fade that out. Scary. For PT Has No Head, thank you so much for a resub. I really appreciate that. Please let me know if I can play you something to say thank you. Also, I know this is a little bit early, but I just want to double check to make sure that the person purchasing some furniture was able to get it off the porch real quick. I apologize. I'll try and make this really quick, and then we'll get back in with some more music. And for PT, if there's something I can play for you, let me know. Thank you. Okay, yay. It all went smoothly. Thanks, everybody. Sorry, that was a bit longer than usual for my break. I was saying that I was selling some furniture, and it looks like the person was able to pick it up off the porch. She's like, this is a one-woman job. Do you think it'll be too heavy for me? And I'm like, I could do it, so I think you're probably fine. So yay, declutter, and I got $60 in my pocket. Did I spend more for the item to begin with? Yes, but someone else will give it some love, so that's good. For Jojo, another Joe, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. And Tiger Fast, thanks for saying that. Joe's a really nice girl and talented, thank you. Yeah. I think what I need now, even though I'm a little worried about my singing voice because I stayed up pretty late after the show last night, I kind of want to do Vienna. Yes, Joe, we have another member of our clan. So, let's see. Vienna's this one. Dun, 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 dun. I always feel like V should be later in the alphabet. Is that just a me problem? For my singing songs, I put them in alphabetical order. So whenever I'm gonna do Vienna, I instinctually want to go to the last page. Oh, we gotta close this window. For Anteros, thank you. Thank you for a resub. That does give you a priority request if there's something you'd like to hear. Nope, not allowed. Another JoJo. They have to be JoJo. Because then we have JoJo. Well, this one was... I feel weird calling you out. This isn't a call out. Was spelled like that. So that's... I feel like that's different. So they're good. Joe, I want you to know my harp teacher's New Year's resolution is to tune her harp. That does actually make me feel a little better. That's really funny. I still need to do that. Joes are very complex, creatures. We're very complex. I kind of want to make a better piano line for this piece. I feel like I do it just kind of blocky, but it works. So it's one of those things where, like, if it's not broke, should I not try and fix it? But let's see. I might just mess around on the piano for a second, see if there's any ideas that come to mind. Usually I'll just do like a... after the B flat. I think I might just stick with what I have for today. Oh, I love Song of the Ancients. You got it. That's one of my favorite songs on the song list. That again. last take of that, and it should work just fine. And now we're ready for violin. Also for Zetatronics, thanks for the follow. So ambitious for a juvenile, but then if you're so smart, tell me why are you still so afraid? With if I was a hurry about, you better cool it off before you burn it out. Got so much to do and only so many hours in a day. Whiskey, what's up? But you know, and the truth is told, that you can get what you want or you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. When will you realize vegan awaits for you? Trant, thank you. So down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you wanna be before your time, though it's so romantic on the borderline tonight. Too bad was the life you lead. You're so ahead of yourself that you forgot what you need. Though you can see when you're wrong, you know you can't always see when you're right. You're right. You've got passion, you got your pride, but don't you know that only fools are satisfied? Dream on, but don't imagine they'll all come true. When will you realize Vienna waits for you? so vague. Where's the fire was a hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You got so much to do and only so many hours in a day. When the truth is told, you can get what you want or you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. When will you realize Vienna waits for you? You could tell I lost my place there for a moment. I was like feeling in the moment, so I didn't want to get out of that. But Whiskey, it's lovely to see you. How are you? Also, Station, good to see you. Is this one on your song list? I feel like you could do a very nice Vienna over on your channel. Now, this makes sense in my brain. Oh, I got to make sure to ask for it then the next time I'm there for my resub. Let's see. I was saying, like, this doesn't necessarily make sense, but it makes sense in my head. It feels natural to do Subterranean Homesick Alien after this one. It makes sense in my brain. Now, whether that actually makes sense, probably not. But I feel like these songs are friends, and therefore, I want to do it. I also haven't done this one in so long. And I feel like this is one of like my better loops, so I don't know what's been holding me back. Maybe I want to think about changing the drums up a little bit. I do like them though. Well, that's all the more motivation, Trip. That makes me happy. Let's see here. It's also, I feel like, a comfortable key for strings. I didn't say this earlier, but for Drant, thank you so much for the brand new sub. When you sub, you do get a priority request if that's something you'd like. So if you see something on the song list you like, just copy and paste it in chat and I can make it happen for you. Thank you. And for Starbuck for the follow as well. Trevor, I always get happy when you come in chat when I'm about to sing a song. Because I know I avoid singing sometimes, and you always encourage me to do it. So I'm happy with this timing. This is great. How are you? It's good to see you.
Breath of the morning, I keep forgetting. Smell of the warm summer air. I live in town where you can't smell things. You watch your feet put tracks in the pavement. Up above, aliens hover, making home movies for the folks back home. Of all these weird creatures who lock up their spirits, drill holes in themselves, and live for their secrets. Ooh, they're uptight, uptight. Uptight, 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 uptight. They're uptight, uptight.
I'll check that out for Drant. Once we finish this, I'll look into it. Maybe we can do a live learn.
Wish they took down on a country lane late at night when I'm driving. Take me on board their beautiful ship. Show me the world as I'd love to see it. I tell all my friends, but they'd never believe me. They'd think I'd finally lost it completely. I'd show them the stars and the meaning of life. They'd shut me away, but I'll be alright. uptight, uptight.
Oh, my voice. I can do this.
Uptight, 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 uptight. They're uptight, uptight, uptight.
Don't think my voice can handle it today. Yeah, we can do wildflowers. Are you okay? It's so nice to see you. How are you? Oh my gosh, and Andrew, all the friends. Making my heart all warm over here. It's good to see you guys. How are both of you? And for Iocane, I can play you something if you'd like to hear a song. Long time Iocane. I panic whenever I see anything that might be an acronym because I suck at acronyms. Like I was on Twitch for 3 years or something before I learned what GG meant. Oh, I couldn't even say it without just dying on the inside. I was like, what's GG? And away from keyboard, AFK, I was like, what did you call me? It's like, yeah, it's a problem. I do know that Andrew loves microwave coffee. He used to like bring a microwave to rehearsals when we were playing in a band together and just microwave his coffee over and over and over again. It was crazy. Exactly. Wow, Jer. That just brought back another memory. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you remember this. So, of course, I think many of you guys know me and Andrew are good friends. And I mean, we've played in multiple projects together over the years. And he's a wonderful drummer that you should check out here on Twitch. But there was one rehearsal where my contact dried up and fell out of my eye onto like a very dirty ground. And I picked it up and I was like about to put it in my eye. And Andrew was like, no! And this sweet, wonderful man opened up a pair of unused contacts that he had to give me the solution because he was so upset that I was about to put this dirty, dirty contact in my eye. Do you remember that? It is important. And I should have learned my lesson because a little story time. I know I just had a story time, but when I was in college, I had a really bad eye infection, like for both eyes. It was really bad. And I noticed that my eyes were kind of bothering me. Obviously, I have very large eyeballs, and the blue, like the light color, makes me very sensitive to light. But I walked out to go to class, and the sunlight was so bright that it felt like my eyes were on fire. And I freaked out. Butt Smuggler, thank you for 31 months. Thank you. Please let me know if I can play you something. And I knew obviously something was wrong. It was like incredibly crazy pain. And so I went to urgent care, and they were like, yeah, you have like a crazy eye infection. And I know this is going to hurt really bad, but we need to shine a light in your eyes to look at what the problem is. And I was like, please, no, don't do that. And they just had the brightest flashlight directly on my eye. And I don't even know the noises I made in that chair, but it was not good, milady. I was like, ah! And I had to wear sunglasses, like mandatory, for the next month. And being at a music school wearing sunglasses inside made me feel like I looked so... No hate to people who wear sunglasses inside, but I was so embarrassed. I was like, everyone then is gonna think I'm a huge diva or something, walking and sitting in the back of class with my sunglasses on. And so I'd make this big show of it when I walked in a classroom, like, here is my doctor's note. I don't want you to think I'm being disrespectful by wearing these in class, but I must because my eyeballs are melting. And they were like, okay, weirdo, just go sit down. So you'd think that I would be more cautious, but nope. Also, thank you for a hype train, everybody. Very exciting. I saw that we had a request for Song of the Ancients, To Xanarkin, and Wildflowers. So let's get started with that. I have another crazy health story that happened at Berkeley. That was insane. But I'll save that one for not just talking at you during a hype train. That feels like something I shouldn't do. 10 years ago, I got some weird experimental silicone contacts that were ultra thin, and they were great, but I rarely wore them outside of snowboarding and stuff where I couldn't wear glasses. Okay, I'm going skiing next week for the first time in like 10 years, and I'm so excited. My parents are going with my sister and nephews, and I called them and I was like, hey, do you have room for me if I got a ticket? And they were like, yes. I'm like, cool, I'm buying a ticket right now because I want to go. Station, that was so generous. Thank you for 1,000 bits. Thank you so much. This track has been one of my favorite video game tracks lately. Have you skied before, Andrew? I know you're a Tennessee boy, born and raised. I don't know if you got the opportunity to learn how to do that. I hit the mountain very regularly. I can see a resort from my kitchen. Oh, that's amazing. Andrew, I'll teach you. You just got to know how to pizza and a french fry. If you want to stop, you pizza. And if you want to go, you french fry. That's kind of it. I think the scariest part for people who haven't skied before is honestly getting on the chairlift. Like, I can snowboard as well. I'm not as good at snowboarding. And when I was learning, I was terrified of getting on the ski lift. Oh, it was so scary. Oh my god. And it's like a cruel punishment, but on the bunny hill, which is what they call the beginner slope to like learn how to do it, they have a type of contraption where like there's handles on a rope and you just grab it and it will pull you up instead of a street, like an actual lift. And trying to freaking get up the hill on my snowboard with that, I just fell the entire day. And the guy manning the bottom of it was just laughing at me. He was like, I gotta tell you, you never quit. And I'm like, that's correct. I'm gonna learn how to do this. And TMI, but I don't care. By the time I got home, or to the condo or whatever, my knees and butt cheeks were purple black from just falling the entire day. But I proudly had my purple butt cheeks because it meant I did my best. Chris, thank you for $5. I've been talking about stupid stuff this entire hype train. This is not what you should do. Do not follow my streamer seminar on how to stream. Okay, I'm gonna play a song. Jesus. Oh gosh. Sincerely, one of my favorite video game songs. Like, I feel like everyone has a different part of music that will like grab them and engage them. For me, it is a good progression of chords, and this chord progression is just so pretty. And it has these like clashes of seconds. Seconds are two notes that are right next to each other. So it has tension and then it resolves, and it's so pretty. What's that say? Ah, no, no. I know there's elements of that were hard to listen to, but I want to get better at the piano. I'm only going to get better at piano if I try and do it more. But that melody, it almost always has like two notes next to each other. Like that. So there's these little moments of tension and then it resolves. And I just think it's like the most relaxing, peaceful sound. I think it is just absolutely gorgeous. I've been giving my booty a break from the camel chair. Was it because I brought up the snowboarding butt cheek situation? That's probably what made you think of that. I do still use it, but I thought my butt needed a break. Seek out the Dora. So I know I technically took a break to make sure that the person who was picking up the furniture I was selling got it, but I could actually use a quick real break if that's okay. I just need like a couple minutes to drink some water and stretch, and then when I get back, we're gonna jump in with Tizanarkin, followed by Wildflowers, followed by Ophelia. I hope you enjoy the new background playlist of cute video game music that I've been building up. It's been really fun building this playlist. Also, Ephraim, thank you. Oh, before I go though, Drant, you said that there was a song from Final Fantasy X that you liked with violin in it. Sorry, I got distracted. But if you're still here, I would love to get the title of it so I can look at it. Could be fun. I feel like I'd enjoy doing a live learn today, like a little transcription project. Anyway, I'll be back in a couple minutes. Thank you, everybody. Okay, I'm back. Oh, I love when I'm back right when a song's ending. So satisfying. Thank you guys for letting me take a quick break. Also, Anteros, thank you so much for grabbing that. I wanted to check that out. I just want to listen to it real quick. Suteki de Dane. I'm gonna get Wildflowers prepped while we listen to this. Oh, this is another wide vibrato. Oh, I just remembered I don't have a chart for this. This is very pretty. I'll admit though, I'm kind of nervous about playing along with such a wide vibrato. I feel like it could sound really messy unless I like match it perfectly. Tripwire, I can tell every time I say wide vibrato, you're like, noted. Very efficient. So this is a loop, admittedly, that I don't have a set plan for. So I'm just gonna try and be experimental with it. I want to get better at having like varieties of the same progression that I can switch between within a loop. So I think this will be a good test to help me kind of work on that. I did see that, Chris. I was kind of running behind. I didn't click on it yet, but I promise I will. I almost want to check out I've been messing around with drum samples. I kind of want to see if maybe I can find a really simple one. That would be nice. I have a folder called Clean for clean, simple drums. So let's take a listen and see if I can find one I like. Too bouncy. Or like funky. Whoa! Too much. Too dancey. Weirdly, I feel like that one mixed in with things could be actually kind of nice. And if I speed it up, I'm just gonna grab that and layer my own drums on top of it and just see what happens. It might not work, but I won't know until I try. Dun, 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 dun. Like if it's tucked in the background, I think that could actually be kind of nice. Get my kick drum. I gotta hit it louder. You're hearing the feedback. We don't want that. I just see Andrew cringing at my attempts to hit it on beat. I feel like the volume actually of the first 2 hits is fine, so I'm going to clip those. Egg is so deceivingly hard. I'm worried this sounds like too like George of the Jungle. Oh my gosh, we got a raid. Oh, I'm about to try something without much of a plan. A part of me wants to play violin first for our raiders before I start diving into this loop. Welcome raiders, my name's Joe, and I make loops and sing on top of them. And I also play over video game soundtracks. Sarah, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? To introduce myself before I jump into this loop, I kind of want to do to Xanarkin to just show that I do in fact play the violin. If you're looking for an absolutely fantastic music stream to just get lost in, please go over and follow Sarah. She's so talented. Wonderful pianist. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. For Gaywoon, thank you very much for 100 bits. And for the follow from Irish Spongy. John Stamos is here. Thank you so much for the resub for 8 months. I really appreciate that. Thank you. For anyone that stuck around from the raid, I really appreciate you giving me a shot. It means a lot. I really admire Sarah and her playing, and I'm about to kind of experiment and try and just build a loop. I was making the drums before we got started, but and yes, as Tripwire said, I am based in Nashville, Tennessee. I grew up outside of Boston, Massachusetts, and I've been living and gigging in Nashville for 10 years. And I do play shows. I actually played a show last night that was very late, so admittedly I feel like a little all over the place because we got on stage at 10:30. It was a very, very long night, but a very fun night. So my voice is kind of going, but we're gonna do our best. Go Pats! We haven't been doing great lately, but it just leaves room for a great comeback story, right? So let me see here. Let's revisit the drums I made. I'm kind of nervous going back to it. How do they sound? Let's try that. I'm gonna put my chords somewhere else so I can still look at chat while I am playing. Will you be in BK with Tails next month? I won't. So at this point, I guess I never said anything, but it's a good thing is it shows that it's not a big deal. I'm not in Tails anymore. I love them and they love me. But they've just been touring so much and they would ask me my availability and I was like, I don't think I can do that. And naturally, you know, we were just at that point like, okay, yeah, let's update the command. I feel like at this point, the command only really needs to have creature comfort. Because I do step in with Quiet Entertainer at times, but not very often. But I mean, there's so much love. Like for Tails, he's the drummer of Creature Comfort. So we still see each other and hang out all the time. And they're probably still going to have me like record on the album for stuff. But I just couldn't do the tour schedule. It was really demanding. And I respect that they can do it, but I just couldn't do it. I toured for a good 7 years with a bunch of different groups, and I did have some of the best memories ever from it. But touring's hard, man. You know, you just drive all day, you get to the venue, you play, you get back to a hotel room, share the hotel room with a bunch of people, which was fine. He's like, I loved them, but like, you're just on top of everyone the whole time, you know? Always trying to decide together what to eat, who gets to shower in what order, the toilet, like everything, you know? I was trying to be polite with not getting too detailed there. All right, so first thing I need to do is pick a key for myself. Yeah. And again, like, I'm so happy I've had that life experience, and who knows, I might do it again at some point, but it just didn't feel right at this stage in my life for me to do. And, you know, it's really hard making money on the road too. And I was like, I just don't see myself paying the bills, taking this much time off. So Bluebird Cafe is like it's very, very well known when it comes to Nashville. I haven't been there, if I'm being honest. However, I don't have a focus of being a singer-songwriter, and singer-songwriters, like, that is one of the places to go and wait in line. Let's just put Tails. I mean, Creature Comfort, to keep it simple. You belong among the wildflowers. You belong in a boat out at sea. So if that was the key of G originally, that would be G sharp, A, B flat, B to C. So this would be the key of C. Should be fine. All right, let's just mess around, make something. Thank you, Trip. like a simplified version of that? Like really stripped down here? Okay, I gotta lift both. Don't like that. We could do better. Pizzicato and dropped it in an octave. Let's try that one more time. just for that section. Oh, I actually have an idea. And it just needs like some percussion, I think, to beef it up. Little chugga chugga. Yeah. What about this? So close. It should be like a 1, 2, 3. What would that shape be? Got it. Okay, I have an idea. You belong among the wildflowers. All right, let's sing. I know that took me forever, you guys. I just wanted to experiment a bit. All right. You belong among the wildflowers. You belong in a boat out at sea. Sail away, kill off the hours. You belong somewhere you fade free. Run away and find you a lover. Go away somewhere all bright and new. I have seen no other who compares with you.
flowers. You belong somewhere out at sea. You deserve the deepest of cover. You belong in that home that made.
It's a violin solo.
lover, go away somewhere all bright and new. I have seen no other compares with you. You belong among the wildflowers. You belong in a boat out at sea. Sail away and find you a lover. You belong somewhere you feel free.
Feeling self-conscious. That took me so long. But I wanted to just take my time with it and see if I could like figure out how to do it. Yes, I haven't done this in a way that feels right yet. That was fun. No way. Chris, you did not add that to the list. I feel like that was kind of poops. That's kind of poops. But I tried, and I'm proud of myself for that. There's a really nice bridge section of that song that I gotta learn. I just want to get like the piano voicings of it a bit more comfy. So let's see. We have Ophelia next. This one I have pretty locked in. So let's jump right in with this one. And I would like to start with the bass. Oh, I gotta run downstairs. Oh no. Oh no. It's not a big oh no, but I just realized that the show I had last night, I left my 1/4-inch cable in the van. And I need that 1/4-inch cable. I don't think I have another one to plug the bass in. No. Yeah, I think I plugged that in. Do you guys mind if I check downstairs really quickly? Like, I could work a way around it and maybe just do pizzicato and drop it an octave. Not quite the same. Thank you for the follows, by the way. Let me check and see if I have a 1/4-inch. I hope I do. Alas, my friends, my 1/4-inch and my equipment is in the van, but that's okay. While farty synth is tempting, also, hey fart, it's good to see you. I think I'm gonna do pizzicato and just drop it an octave to kind of sound like an upright bass. I'll just have to figure out what the bass line would be in the violin. We also, I guess, don't need the bass, but it'd be nice to have. Let me see if I can figure this out. can do it. It might take me a couple tries, but the bass line's so cool that I really want it. So it will take me a little trial and error, but we'll get there. Let's turn the volume up. So that one's easy. So that one. Drop it an octave. Come on, it keeps going a half step. Oh, dun dun dun. And dun, 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 dun. There it is. Okay. That should work. Drop it an octave. Yeah. Oh, and then the next part. Oh my gosh, Risky, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't have that note, it's too low on the violin, but we'll just... That should work. Cool, now I can get the piano. Thank you for the gift sub. I can totally do your song for you. Let's do piano next.
Your neighborhood just ain't the same. Nobody knows just what became of Ophelia. Tell me what went wrong. Was there something that somebody said? Mama, I know we broke the rules. Was somebody up against the law? Honey, you know I died for you. Ashes, laughter, the coast is clear. Why do the best things always disappear like Ophelia? Please darken my door.
Ooh, that was a loud ding. My apologies. That was an aggressive ding. That was a little too much ding. Oops, my bad. So the pizzicato worked when I dropped it in octave, but I felt, I wish I got to play that bass line. I feel like that's my favorite bass line to play on my bass. I just feel so cool. It makes me feel cool. Thank you guys so much. I didn't think I'd be singing so much today. It's actually really nice. I mentioned before that I had a show last night and was up pretty late. And I was also hanging out in the patio outside where a bunch of people were smoking cigarettes. And I feel like you can hear it kind of hit me. Not complaining. That's where people should go to do that. But I wanted to hang out with people out there. But with that being said, I think I'm going to close the requests for today and do your song. I haven't done this in like a year. So this might be another long build where I get more experimental with it. I'll try and make it as smooth and enjoyable as possible, but just me being honest that it might take me a second. Thank you so much, everybody. I feel kind of guilty being lower energy today. It was just after streaming and then doing the show yesterday. It took a bit out of me, but not in a bad way. I feel like I seem a little tired, so I apologize. Yeah, so we're going for cozy vibes. I'm pretty low energy today too. Well, you were also at a show, right? Did you use your earplugs? Did you use your earplugs that I got you for Christmas? We didn't feel it, and don't forget we were with Sarah before, true. Oh, for Risky, I forgot my earplugs last night. I felt like a big old dum-dum. Whenever I forget earplugs, I end up taking toilet paper from the bathroom and balling it up and making it a little wet so it will stick together, and I just shove it in my ears hoping it will save my ear. And I'm like, oh no. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Abarig, thank you so much for a brand new sub. That makes me feel really good because I felt like I was not doing the best job today. I don't know. I gotta change my attitude. We gotta be more positive. I've been throwing some curveballs lately, I'll admit, and it's been a little tough getting that positive attitude, but I can do this. I had to. Feels illegal watching you not to. Thank you for Abrig. I really appreciate that. I know I said requests are closed, but you're a brand new sub, and if there's something I can play for you, I'd love to. Oh my god, it's Will. Will, I was about to do a loop of something where I don't really have any sort of plan. Would you like a violin song before I do that? But welcome, Raiders of Wonderful Will. Oh my god, another new sub! You guys are gonna make me, like, have emotions. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. It means so much to me. It's tobacco purchase time. Didn't you say that you, tried to get it last night? Did you just not get it? Well, I guess time difference is different with the UK. You need a break. I recognize that too, and I'm proud of myself that I recognized it. And actually next week I'm taking off 2 days for an extended weekend, and I'm going to visit my family and go skiing with them. I haven't gone skiing in over 10 years, and I'm so excited because I grew up skiing. I love it. I love skiing. So I'm really excited to get on the mountain, right? And I was going to say it's sappy, but it's not sappy. My parents are my best friends. I love my family. I know that that might be a sensitive topic for some people, so I apologize if it hits a note. But I just love them. I tell them everything, and they're awesome. So I'm really excited to see mom and dad and my sister. I love my big sister. Oh my god, oh! I didn't realize I was doing the exact Sailor Moon face. That was not planned. Elle, thank you so much for helping me achieve my studio goals. I've been trying to raise money. I know that's like a crazy number, but I'm trying to get a large interface where I can plug all my instruments in at the same time, so I don't have to unplug and replug everything, and have plugins appropriate for each, which will help the audio quality of stream dramatically, and also an acoustic guitar pickup so I can sing and play the guitar at the same time. So thank you, Elle. That's amazing. Thank you. So like I said, this one I don't have a plan for, and I haven't played it for a very long time, so I might just mess around with it a bit. Cyrax, thank you. You guys, thank you for Zyrax for the dono to help me achieve my wonderful studio goals. Thank you. I really appreciate that. So let's try and find a pretty piano part. I'm just gonna mess around until I find something I like. I'm trying to decide if maybe I should go up an octave. I feel like that might be nicer. See you, Zyrax. Thank you again. Let's just record and hope this works. After the B goes to an E minor, G, C, A minor, D. Okay. Let's see. That's okay. So then the chorus is I see what I did. Okay. I can do this. One more thing. The chords change right before the chorus. got it now. And then I'm gonna add some romantic strings for Sherf Sessions and Sir. Thanks for the follows. Let's do some very romantic strings. you. I appreciate that.
It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I know it's not my bubble. If I did, I would buy us a big house where we both could live. If I was a sculptor, but then again, no. Or a man who makes potions in a traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. And you can tell everybody that this is your song. I know it may be quite simple, but now that it's said, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is. Now you're in the world. I sat on the roof and I kicked off the moss. Well, a few of these words, well, they got me quite cross. But the sun's been kind. Well, I write this song. It's for people like you that keep it turned on. So excuse me for getting, but these things I do. You see, I've forgotten if they're green or blue. Anyway, the thing is, what I really need. You've got the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. And you can tell everybody that this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's said, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button. It wasn't perfect, but it was mine, and no one can take that away from me, so that's nice. That's been a song I've almost taken off of the song list, I hate to admit, a few times, because I just didn't know if I did it well enough. But, I mean, I do love that song. I am so honored by these follows, you guys. Thank you so much. I feel like I've kind of been not my typical self today. Not in a bad way, but just I'm kind of loopy-doopy after playing a show last night, which was super fun, and it was a great time. And I'm so happy to be here, but I feel like a little sleep deprived, a little crazy. Hope to see you in Nashville. I'm around. I play most of the venues here, kind of in a continuous circle. Or in New York City. I've played in New York City a few times. The venue closed, but I remember one of the venues was called Fat Baby. And then I played pianos. And then I played at, I can't remember the name of it. But it's like a venue that I feel like everyone plays on tour. On the like smaller level. But yeah, I think Fat Baby's closed. But I loved that venue. I thought it was fun. Was it a bit wonky? Absolutely. We were setting up the drum kit there on tour. And I think when our drummer hit it, the snare just like broke. Like it just popped. We were like, oh. Uh-oh. Arthur! I remember seeing you do one of your lovely entrances and not being able to acknowledge it because I got distracted. So I'm going to give you another one because you deserve it. Arthur! Thank you! Hi, how are you? And again, thank you for the follows, guys. For Sherf, Sir, Bass or Bass? Thori Bass, Grim, Montalab, Dan, and Renato. I really appreciate it. But the reason I'm very sentimental about Fat Babies is at the time when I was on tour, my brother lives in Boston, and I'm sitting on a couch in the venue waiting for the show to start, just like talking to some people there. And I feel a big guy sit right next to me where he's like touching my shoulder. And I got really defensive and like nervous. So I tensed up. And then I looked over finally and kind of had a look of like annoyance. Because I was like, who's this guy just like coming up and just like basically sitting on me? And I ended up looking into the eyes of my brother in New York City, and I just short-circuited. I just stared at him like, what? And then, you know, jumped up and gave him a huge hug and was so excited. But he always brings that up. He's like, you looked at me like you wanted to kill me. And I'm like, you should be happy I did that, Danny. Because it shows that I am protective of myself when I go out on my own in the world. He's like, good point. But yeah, he was like, dude, you death glared me. And I was like, yeah, you were a random dude who just like completely came in my space. I was scared of you. I was like, who is this? Get away from me. So yeah, I'll always have a fond part of my heart for Fat Babies. And also the name of the place is funny. And it smelled like cat litter. I don't know why it did. But it did smell like cat litter to me. Oh, which made me just remember another story. Do you guys want another story time? I feel bad that I'm like talking a lot today. Oh my goodness, another dono. Blue-eyed, thank you. And it made such a beautiful number. 84848. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Thank you. I really appreciate that. How are you? I think this might be the funniest, weirdest gig I played ever. Of all time. In my entire lifetime. I was asked to perform an acoustic set with like, it was with Fable Cry at the time. So it was just me and Zach that went there. And it was advertised as like an all ages event, like catered almost to children in a way, like fun activity, music, art show. And I was like, okay, yeah, that sounds cute. Let's do it. It'll be fun. And so I show up to the space and it was so bizarre. The activities for the children, like there was some things that made sense, like, hey, look at fossils. But then they were like doing acupuncture. And I was like, are they doing this like on the children? This is weird. And they were like, oh, we're going to have mimosas for the parents. But it was not mimosas. It was screwdrivers, which I've only had in college when they have like orange juice and just pour a bunch of vodka in it. And it was like some mom with a backpack just like taking it out and doing it. I'm like, okay. And they were like, oh, you can put your instruments behind this curtain. And we went over there and there's 3 litter boxes full, just like cat poop and a bunch of cats, which I was stoked about. But I was like, okay, this is strange. And so we're waiting to perform. And I teach violin and I was a camp counselor for years. So I'd liked hanging out with the kids. I laid on the ground with them and was like coloring crayons and hanging out. And then the guy who hosted the venue came out with a wolf mask on and started handing out these little books like this big. And it was sincerely a conspiracy theory on how the government killed John Lennon. And I was like, what is happening? And so the kids are like with their books and he has the wolf mask on and goes into like really abstract poetry about like how like the government took out John Lennon. And at this point, I had a couple screwdrivers in me, and I just like try so hard not to laugh that I just start crying with laughter, but I'm like not opening my mouth. I'm just trying so hard to not laugh because I felt like this person wasn't stable and I didn't want to like make them think I didn't believe their thing. And then he couldn't pay us the full amount because the event didn't do as well as he thought it would. And he offered to give us psychedelic mushrooms instead. We're like, and like he's talking to us all about this, and like there's kids like everywhere. And so we got in the van to drive away, but we started laughing so hard that we had to pull over and just cried laughing. But it was the weirdest thing ever. I feel like I didn't even like appropriately capture how bizarre it was, but it was so weird. Oh, why did I click that? I wish that I kept the little book that he gave, because he like hand drew on every page. Like he didn't even print it. He like handmade a ton of these tiny little books. I was like, what? I'm glad I have stumbled on your page via Philip Bowen. Oh, did he give me a shout out? Philip's awesome. Killer violinist. I hope you have a good weekend. Thanks for dropping in. Superhero, I don't have money, but what I do have is a very particular bag of shrooms. Luckily, he didn't have the wolf mask on while he offered the mushrooms, but I was like, what is happening? So that's probably the weirdest show I've ever played, but I got to play with cats and have screwdrivers and color with children. And I got paid a little bit. So anyway, I'm gonna take my last break and then play a handful of video game songs to finish up today. No, it was in Nashville. It was in Nashville. I feel like the New York shows have treated me well. The only thing that sucks about playing in New York is like you have to park usually blocks away from the venue and then carry all your equipment. And that sucks. Like when I played South by Southwest, oh my God. Walking with my amp and my violin and my pedal board was like crazy. People are drinking in the streets and hammered and pushing you around. And I'm 5'1", I'm really short. So I was struggling. The struggle was real. I've also played a fair amount of shows in Brooklyn. I can't remember the venue names though. It was kind of a long time ago. But anyway, thank you for letting me just be all over the place today, guys. I really appreciate it. There used to be a venue in La Crosse, Wisconsin. Was known for the 52 steps up to the room with the stage. Yes, I've played a lot of shows like that too. More Brooklyn shows, please. I know it's not fair, Pencils. I wasn't touring at the time like we had met each other. We could have totally had a fun little New York hang. Just hearing those strings for a moment, I was like, this is The Sims. Can you put your equipment on a dolly, or would that be a haul? It would be a haul. And then it takes up space in the van. And when you're touring, space in the van is like crucial to making sure that the van is as comfortable as possible for the rest of the ride. I have crazy tour stories. There's some that I feel like I can't say on this channel, but maybe on the game channel. I know I haven't told one before. That's crazy. Yeah. A part of me really wants to play Hollow Knight tonight. I've been doing like the game channel a lot recently. I don't want to like ask too much of you guys by streaming a lot though, but I kind of want to do it. But I don't know. We'll see. I have a second channel called Joe Doesn't Play Violin where I play video games and I'm not allowed to play music. And we're playing Hollow Knight. And I really want to play it. But maybe I'll just get pizza instead. Maybe cry a little bit. Sounds like a plan. I only have... Sorry, that was kind of a joke. Do all the things. Oh, for Abering, thank you. At this point, I play in Nashville pretty much exclusively for one band. Pizza crying in games does sound like a great night, to be honest. I mean, if I get the encouragement, it's just gonna help solidify that. Oh, okay, I will. Okay, I will be back in a jiffy. Peanut butter, smooth, not crunchy. Fast? Don't lie. Oh my god. I feel like I'm gonna have An anxiety attack. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Fast just let me know that they finally have Berkeley binders again and I'm gonna die. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to get more Berkeley binders. Oh my god. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for the— oh, what is this? Did I get like makeup there? Why is there— ew. I like— what? I gave myself like a butt chin. I just like gave myself a cast on butt chin. What is this? Wait, I need to rub this off. Wait. I don't want chin cheeks. I need— wait. I'm sorry, I need to wipe this off. Did I used to have an awkward command? I feel like that like triggered a memory. I could have sworn I had a command or something, like when I first started streaming, just explaining that I was awkward. I guess not. I don't know. I figured Joe would buy pallets of them before they disappear. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I wish there was more, because my favorite part about every semester was just getting like new colors of them. This is a new color combo though, which is very exciting. So I'm very excited about that. Wait, they have lots of options? I only found this one binder. Oh my god, if there's more options, I'm gonna lose my mind. I will actually lose my mind. Pretty awkward to imagine you used to have a command about being awkward and you never did. Crap, you're so right. I cornered myself. Why did I do that? But yeah, like I love these things. They're very sentimental. My Berkeley binders. And always getting like the new designs, new colors. I loved it. We're gonna have to change the dono goal to 5,000 so I can buy 5,000 Berkeley binders. Well, if there's— I feel like I'll probably get 2. Well, I'll see the P.O. box first. Fast, you're so sweet, thank you. That like sincerely made my day. It's been a time in my life. Had some tough things, so thank you guys. You're being really sweet. Hey Mario, what's up? Wash thy rice. Do it. Thank you very much for the follow. Thank you. Let's see. Let's pick a couple more songs for today. I kind of want to do a battle theme. How do we feel about battle themes? Battle 2 from Octopath Traveler. This one's really fun. Oh my god, gonna get new Berkeley binders and it's gonna be the best day of my life. Bye, Risky. Thank you so much for dropping in. Here, let me give you a thank you without reverb. Thank you. Your company in chat has been so lovely. Thank you. Add binders to throne. I do. I feel like totally forgot I had a throne. I try to— I don't know. I always just don't want to like ask too much of you guys, and I'm already asking a lot with this dono goal, so I was like, maybe. But yeah, maybe I should look for that. I guess my birthday's kind of coming up. April. That's kind of far away. But I'll probably need that time to figure it out anyway. Okay, let's do it. Feels like a very appropriate raid song. Thank you so much for Squishered for the raid. How was your stream? And welcome raiders. My name's Joe, and I play over video game soundtracks, and I also make loops and sing on top of this. On top of them. Thank you. Section. Let me see here. There we go. A little better. Username, just seeing the HUP makes me have to do the HUP song, which is, of course, Arbory Whistles. Also, I still have my little guy keeping me company. And I also have this that you sent to the P.O. box. The grub is so cute. It's so adorable. I love it so much. You can't help but just smile looking up and seeing it. Let's see. Arbory Whistles is in the black binder. Math is hard. I've always been told that if you're good at music, you'll be good at math. But I will give myself some credit and grace because my school, I had a pretty small high school, public school that I went to. But we had, like, at one point, the best mathlete team in the country. So they were really proud of our math program and really took it seriously. And so I was in honors, but not like the advanced one. And I barely made my way through honors. It was so hard. I was in extra help after school every day with Miss Roth, who I adored. Even though she was one of the hardest teachers I ever had, she really pushed me to be better. And she wrote me my college recommendation letter, even though I wasn't good at math. But she was so sweet, just like writing about how I was in school like every day afterwards, working hard. And yeah, exactly, for Nat Frogs. There is definitely a lot of math used in music. There's a lot of like, especially like pattern recognition. But I remember in after school help one day, I just started crying. It's like I was sucking so bad at math. And Miss Roth was so awesome. She sat me down. She was like, so I get the feeling you don't want to do math as like a career, right? And I was like, no. She's like, so tell me what you want to do. And I was like, I want to do music, but I feel like that's like a dead end option to pursue. But that's like the only thing I really care about. And she was like, well, then you just got to go and be the best at it. And I was like, oh? It was a very impactful moment. So I'm so grateful for her. I love her. She's like, you're not going to have to do calculus the rest of your life, you know? Like, what do you want to do? Let's just get you through this, and then you can do what you want to do and use that as motivation to actually finish the course. And it worked. Miss Roth, I've talked about them before on this channel, and Mrs. Roach, oh my gosh, I loved her. There was one lunch period I had where like not many people in my grade were in the lunchroom, so I didn't have anyone to sit with. And I was that kid, you know, that was just like, I have no one to sit with, and you just hold your tray. And Miss Roth would let me, or Miss Roach would let me come to her office and have lunch there and like talk about my concerns and like tough things with just growing up. And she'd make me tea. Two best teachers. I absolutely love them. Oh my gosh. And oh my gosh, I hate that I'm forgetting his name. Band teacher, Mr. Oh, that's such a bummer. I can't remember. I'll remember him later. He was also awesome. Anyway, let's do Arbory Whistles. And I think I might make that my last song of the day, as I'm getting a bit hungry. And it's Friday, and I order food on Fridays. Sometimes pizza, but I'm not sure if pizza's a vibe. I don't know what will make my tummy happy, but hopefully I'll figure what that might be. All right, so we're gonna do a banger to finish out this week. Thank you everybody so much. As a friendly reminder, for next week, I am going to be traveling. I'm going to stream on Monday and Tuesday, but there will be no stream for Thursday and Friday because I am going to visit my family and go skiing for the first time in 10 years. I'm so excited. I fly back on Monday, so I feel like there will probably be no stream on Monday, but maybe a game stream in the evening once I get home to just come back on Twitch and be cozy. So the next music stream officially will be Monday of next week, Monday, Tuesday, and then the following week I will be back that next following Tuesday. I'll make sure to post all this information in the Discord and make sure, you know, things are pinned so that you know what's going on. For, yes, the game stream / Joe Tells Tour Stories, but more and more people are watching the game channel, so I feel like I can't be as like open and raw as I used to be. I used to tell you guys everything over there, like my most embarrassing, cringy things. But we're getting close to the partner requirements at this point, so I'm like, oh man, I don't know if I can be as loose and crazy as I used to be. We want all the stupid stories. Change the names to protect the innocent. I mean, they're most embarrassing for me, so I don't know. Anyway, let's do this last awesome fiddle tune to finish up today, and then we're going to raid someone. If you're new to the stream today, I hope you consider following and coming back sometime. I'm always working on new things and trying my best to earn a view and to, you know, earn my spot on here, because it really is a crazy, wonderful opportunity, and I'm so very grateful. So thank you. And let's do a little fiddle goodbye. I usually let the whistle just take the lead for the first part. Down slope. I love that song. It's been way too long since I played that. Because all of the joy was just like refilled in my system. But on that note, my lovely friends, I am going to conclude our session today. Thank you so much. Again, I felt like I was a bit loopy today after playing the show last night and just having a long day yesterday. And I still felt just as comfortable as ever with the company, and it means a lot to me. So thank you. A lot of penny whistle in our video game music, I'm noticing. So I'm just looking for someone to raid. Let's see who's on. How about we raid? Let's raid Auburn. A fellow Nashvilleian, and she's so nice. She's so lovely. I've gotten the pleasure of getting to meet her a handful of times, and she's very, very talented. So let's go say hi to Auburn, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I'm definitely going to be doing at least one game stream. I might do two because I'm greedy, and I want to I want to play it. But I will let you know in the Discord. And if you want to catch me playing games, that's over on Joe Doesn't Play Violin. And just thank you for giving me my dream job. Thank you. I'm the luckiest girl in the whole world. And I really appreciate you guys. So thank you. I will be back, like I said, on Monday with music. And have a good weekend. Bye.